Welcome to this episode of Have You Seen? Today we are talking about my favourite film of all time. There is nothing better. I enjoy it every time I watch it. And mainly because they brought out a 25th anniversary Steelbook, which you can't get in this country, so I had to order it from the United States. And it came and it arrived and we just watched it again because it's so good. And that is Starship Troopers.
Rico's Roughnecks!
The Paul Verhoeven film, who also directed RoboCop, Total Recall, and Showgirls. Terrible movie, don't watch Showgirls. But this one is better than RoboCop, it's better than Total Recall. It's just fun, it's satire, it's ridiculous, it's action-packed galore.
It's an ugly planet! A fun planet! A planet hostile to life!
Now, a little story about Starship Troopers. It came out 25 years ago, and I was 14 when it came out. But when it was released here in the UK, it was given the rating of a 15. And I thought, maybe I could sneak in. Go along to the cinema, and no. You can't come in because it's an 18. It's like, wait, it's a 15. I'm 15. No, they've taken it out of the cinema for a week and changed it from a 15 to an 18. So I definitely wasn't seeing it. So I had to wait for it to come out on VHS. And when it did, straight to the video store. Do you remember them video stores? Blockbuster? Straight there, got the mother to rent it, obviously. Up to the bedroom, watched Starship Troopers, and I was like, this is amazing. It's great. That finished. The dad came home from the pub, and I was like, you've got to see this film. So he came home about 11, and then I watched the whole thing again with him at 11 o'clock till like 1 in the morning. And also,
would you like to know more?
This film is definitely not for children. It's very gory. And also there are
a lot of naked bits. Just casual.
That's the thing. In America,
Casual nakedness.
it was rated NC-17, which is obviously our 18 in the UK, and they normally go for like an R. But the American classification board was so like anti the random nakedness that they had to cut scenes so there was less, so it would get an R rating. Which is ridiculous because there's like literally bodies and guts and gore everywhere. That's fine.
That's okay.
That's okay. Kids can see that. That's fine. But boobs? No.
Every school kid knows that arachnids are dangerous.
What did you think of the 1997 classic Starship Troopers?
I had never even seen or heard of Starship Troopers before I met you. And we watched it a while ago, I feel like.
A few years back.
And just watched it again. And I thought, I forgot how much fun it is.
Who wants to hold it?
Citizen rule. People making a better tomorrow.
It's just a lot of fun, isn't it?
Just a lot of fun. So this is the special edition 4K Steelbook. Nice new artwork on the front. There are some issues with the 4K. I don't think it's a rescan of the original. I think it's the original 4K back when they did that in like 2012 maybe, whatever that was. It was very grainy. There were parts of it which was fine and it looked fine, but there are parts when it was like, this is really quite bad.
Yeah, the darker scenes didn't look as good as in some 4K.
Yeah. Some
things.
like there's been older 4K films that have looked way better than this. So I don't think this is the rescan. But you know, there's a new bits on the disc, a reunion, which is nice, I guess, and all the original Blu-ray stuff behind the scenes as well. But the Steelbook, you know what Steelbook?
The Steelbook's nice, isn't it?
The artwork.
I like the artwork. I like the artwork on the back.
Yeah.
I'll flip it.
So flip it.
I like that.
Yeah, the bug.
The bug on the
bug
back.
Flames. Right. So, what was your favourite part in Starship Troopers?
If you think you're psychic, maybe you are.
My favourite part is probably when they're doing the training.
Right.
And then the girl comes along and she kicks them both and they go in the mud.
It's about who's the best! Hey!
Okay, yeah. the obstacle course and she flies across. Right, because they're all talking about how good they are.
She's like, nope.
Nope. Yeah, my favourite part would probably be at the training centre again, when Jake Bushy's character Ace asks why do you need to know how to throw a knife in a nuke fight, and then he's told to put his hand on the wall.
Put your hand on that wall! The enemy cannot push a button if you disable his hand.
Starship Troopers is one of the greatest films there's ever been. Action-packed.
There's a plot hole though.
Oh god.
We have to talk about this plot hole that I noticed.
I didn't because it was so good. Tell me the plot hole.
They're using a lot of nuclear weapons.
Oh.
They're always like, nuke 'em or get the nuke.
Nuke the whales.
And there's even little mushroom clouds. But none of them are dying from radiation poisoning.
Well, the year is 2197.
Oh, so we're beyond that.
We're beyond.
Evolved.
We've evolved from radiation, obviously. And how everyone lives in...
Space?
No, they don't live in space. Like, the whole of the Earth is now like one thing. It's a very right-wing film.
Yeah.
It's all pro-military and all this stuff. And Paul Van Hoven said, because he grew up in occupied Holland, and why are you making this film that's so right-wing? Like, the book itself is extremely right-wing. He said he wanted to make a film to show how silly being right-wing would be.
Yeah.
And it does show. It's like, oh, it's only good for one thing, and that's killing bugs.
Yeah.
Pretty much. So who was your favourite character?
My favourite character was Ace.
Ace, right. So Jay Bushy's character.
I like him.
It's just a funny comic relief.
Yeah, he's funny. And he's like, do you want to be the sergeant? He's like, no.
No. Perfect.
I hear your lieutenant's a real nutbuster.
My favourite character would probably be Doogie Howser.
Cyrano. Go bug Mom, Cyrano.
I mean, Neil Patrick Harris's character. It's Johnny Rico's friend who's the science guy, is it science?
Yeah, except he's somehow psychic.
Yeah, it's a thing in the future. People can be psychic.
But only to animals.
No, he did.
Oh, no, he did people eventually.
You got to learn to be psychic towards people. So I liked him because he's so straight. But we all know Neil Patrick Harris is flamboyantly gay and great.
He's a great actor, though.
It shows how good he is.
He plays like really, really straight guys, like creepy straight guys, really well.
Yeah, so...
At the beginning, he's really creepy, and you're just like, oh, no. And you hate his character, but that's obviously good acting.
Yeah. Thanks for watching this episode of Have You Seen? Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any more episodes from us. We've got loads more coming out, so if you subscribe, you'll see them. If you don't subscribe, you'll miss them, and you'll just sit there thinking, what am I missing? And it's us. It's obviously us. Anyhow, thanks for watching.
Goodbye forever.